It is with great pride and pleasure that I welcome all of you here today to share in this momentous event. Bringing all of our students and staff here to the ceremony has been no small task. At this time, I would like to thank all of our administrators and administrative assistants who have organized this awesome community event. I will not begin to thank each individual person for making the dream of providing new schools a reality, but please know that on the behalf of the Board of Education and the Circleville Schools staff and students, we thank you. Most importantly, we would like to thank our community for investing in the educational opportunities for this generation of students and for many generations to come. Many of you in attendance today have invested time and energy into providing these new schools for the children of Circleville. Please join me in recognizing the group of invited guests to my left who have been instrumental in making this all possible. Today's events and ceremonial activities will most likely not be repeated in this community during our lifetime. I hope that you will remember this day as you have remembered other memorable events in your life. I know that I will. Planning for this day has been 2 years' worth of work for many people who live within the community and our many partners who live elsewhere, but who have and will continue to have our community's best interests at heart. As you can see by the bulldozer sitting behind me, the work has only just begun. Over the course of the next 3 years, we will bring no less than 300 contractors to Circleville to work on our project. What an exciting time it is to live in Circleville. I do not want to wish our lives away, but in less than 2 short years, it will be my pleasure to welcome all of you back to the official ribbon cutting and dedication ceremony for the opening of the new Circleville High School. Then again in 2014 and 2015 when the new elementary and middle schools open. I read a quote this morning that seems appropriate on this day. It read, "The most important thing you leave behind is the stuff that turns into treasures when children find it." I hope the children of Circleville for many years to come continue to find treasures during their time as Circleville Tigers and beyond. There will be several groups of people who will participate in today's ceremonial groundbreaking activities. There will be representatives from our school board, our local elected officials, our project partners, and other school personnel. But more importantly, several groups of students will also be active participants. I'm only one of several speakers who have the distinct pleasure of addressing you here today. We will hear from our board president, the mayor of Circleville, and the president of the class of 2014, representing the first class to graduate from the new Circleville High School. So at this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Christine Williams, Circleville City Schools Board of Education, to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you all, and thanks for coming. You know, as a parent, I'm sure all of us do this at the end of the day, ask your child, what was the best part of your day? Well, I have to tell you right now, the best part of my day was hearing all these kids do the Pledge of Allegiance. It was awesome. Thank you very much for that. I think really today is part of a journey that started more than 10 years ago with past board members. I think Tom Toodle's here, and Tom Shear's here, and Mike Witten's here, as well as past superintendents. Ty Ankrum and Sam Lucas have joined us today, and without the work that started those many years ago, we wouldn't be standing here. The journey has kind of been like today. It started out really stormy, lots of lightning, lots of rain, and actually a while ago the sun was out, so I'm going to count that as it's turning into a sunshiny day. Today is a milestone for the journey, a groundbreaking. But the adventure today was fueled by levy committees, the superintendents, the administrative staff, teachers, students, and really the whole community. It's these people that will continue to keep this work going till we push through the next 2 years and finally finish the buildings. It's kind of like halftime at the basketball game, or mile 13 of a 26-mile marathon. We are in the middle of it, and we are forging ahead. I, like Kirk, found a quote this morning that I thought was apropos, and it goes like this: "A journey is best measured in friends rather than miles." And by that measure, this journey has been great so far, and there's still more fun to come. So thank you all for the work that's been done to date, and thank you all for the work that's going to be done in the next 2 to 3 years. And congratulations not only to the school district and all of the people, but also to the whole community, because this really is something that we've accomplished together. Thank you all. And now I have the pleasure of introducing our mayor, Mr. Don McElroy.
Good morning. First of all, I'd like to recognize the students. Guys, this is your day. It's all about you. A lot of you are going to be in all 3 of those classes, and believe me, I wish I were you. I also want to talk to the parents and the people that worked on the campaign. How many people can remember mine plus 9? I thank you for that. Well, today is truly a special day as we celebrate the historic milestone of creating a one-school campus in the city of Circleville. Oftentimes we have big ideas. These ideas are what define our hopes and our dreams. These are the things that we strive and live for. These are the goals that we aim for and the bars that we set. However, more often than not, we eventually find that our dreams are too big. When this happens, what can we do? We can step away, we can give up, or we can step up, we can reimagine our plans, we can adapt, we can overcome, and I'm proud to say that the latter is what our community has chosen to do. This ceremony today is in honor of a great step along the path to achieve one of our goals. It has taken many years and a great amount of community support in order to bring us today. And I, like the other 2 speakers, have a quote I'd like to finish up with. And this was a quote from Margaret Mead. "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." Thank you, and go Tigers. Now it's my pleasure to introduce to you, from the class of 2004, President Aspen Dowden.
I have fond memories of walking through these halls. We all do. We have invested a lot of time here and grown up along the way. When we leave these buildings behind, there will be no more days off at EMS because the furnace explodes and spits dust everywhere. Or at CHS when it's 110 degrees inside. Many old memories will remain with these buildings, but it's time for new memories, in new classrooms and on new athletic fields. All the new schools will be located on the same campus so we can create these memories together. And the best part is these memories will be created in the cool comfort of air conditioning. Thank you.
This time I would like for the group of dignitaries who are here today, the first group I mentioned in the library, to please come forward and please put your hard hat on with your shovels in hand. So Board of Education, elected officials, sophomore class officers, the class of 2014.
All right, I don't have a quote to prepare, but I do have one on when I get to 3, I need your help. I need all of you to say dig. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, dig!
We do have several more student group photos. At this time, we have our Everett Middle School Student Council members and the 2 Everett Middle School administrators, Mr. Kevin Fox and Mr. Tim Strauser. Please come forward for a picture. Get your helmets, guys. Hurry up. Come on, Liz.